Okay, so this one is called Betrayal in Antara. So there's a little bit of a story for this one. I really wanted to play the first game in this series called Betrayal at Krondor, but I wanted to read the books they're based off, the Rift War saga, just so I can get a little idea of the lore behind it. I know there's like some characters from the books in the game, but doing some research, this version of was meant to be a sequel, and they apparently lost the rights to the Rift War books. So they essentially just made the exact same game with a new setting and new characters. So I thought, okay, this would be a good way to, yeah, get that sort of role playing fix without having to know anything about the books. I think that might have even been the point of playing it. But we'll open it up and have a look. Because, yeah, I remember that was a big thing. But Krondor was kind of highly regarded because it was pretty innovative for the time. But yeah, like it did. I remember it was one of the early ones that used rotoscoped actors for animation in late 1993. Alright, there's certainly been a betrayal. Do we get... I guess we get an intro when we jump in. Sound like a plan. Alright, we could probably go intermediates. Why have we got two separate difficulty levels? Alright. Oh, maybe this... I heard there's like riddle chess. Maybe this determines the level of the riddle chess. And this is for combat. Yeah, let's have a look and see what's going on.
The attack was brutal, without provocation. Acknowledging the futility of their fight, the crew abandoned their ship to a thirsty blaze. The crew and two passengers. Strangers tossed by fate into the same small lifeboat, desperately rowing towards safety.
We're gonna make it.
And pursued by something out of a nightmare.
Oh. Oh, like a griffin of some sort. Okay.
A rocky shore near the village of Betrayal. Aaron Corderlane came here to fish many a balmy summer afternoon away. Here Aaron found the peace and quiet to dream of distant lands, mighty heroes, and exploits far more daring than those told over mugs of ale of the Spitting Lion. Yes.
Hey! What was that?
This very afternoon, the first great adventure of his life was leaping toward him. One man was sprawled motionless on the beach, while a young noble tried to fend off an enormous flying beast, the likes of which Aaron had never seen. Aaron could see that the man was losing. Drawing his scaling knife, Aaron charged forward. Aaron's yell and sudden appearance startled the beast, but its surprise was only momentary.
Get back! It'll kill you too!
Aaron ignored the warning. As he bent to support the wounded stranger, the beast swooped upon him. A swipe from its massive forelegs sent Aaron sailing across the sand. Dazed, Aaron looked for an escape from the beast's attack, but there was nowhere to run. Aaron turned away, shielding his head with his arms as terror overwhelmed him. Terror and something else.
Ah!
Hidden magic? Oh shit.
What
Cigarette,
happened?
the fucker. Alright. Holy dooly, that's some
Nearby,
pretty
the
good magic.
stranger knelt by his dying companion.
God. Don't talk. We'll get help.
But the prone man knew it was too late. With his last strength, he pressed a medallion into the noble's hand.
Consort.
Is this worth a man's life?
Pocketing the medallion, the young noble walked to where Aaron stood, still stunned, near a glassy trough in the sand.
That was some trick.
How? What did I do?
For one thing, you probably saved my life.
What was that thing?
I don't know, but it dropped some kind of firebomb on our ship. We had to take to the lifeboats. It seemed to take a particular interest in Gregor, and I had the bad luck to share a boat with him.
That was Gregor?
Yes, he gave me this before he died. Any idea what it is? If it's a thing of magic, I thought you might recognize it.
Me? I'm just a steward and stable hand at my father's inn.
Then how do you account for...
I don't know.
I've heard that the gift of magic can come on strong without warning.
That's
Magic?
usually what happens in the books.
Me? What's your name?
I am Aaron Coeur of Briala, my lord.
Well, Aaron, my name is William Escobar of Panizzo, and I am in your debt. I consider it my duty as the fourth son of the House of Escobar to help you with this latent talent of yours.
That's all right. I really should be getting back to the inn now.
Don't be silly. You can return with me to my father's house, and I'll introduce you to our mage. He will teach you to harness and control your magic before you hurt yourself.
As you wish, my lord. Though, if you please, I'd like to go home first to tell my parents.
Of course, but stop with this milord business, Aaron. I make it a policy to dispense with such formalities when someone has just saved my life.
Alright, that's definitely sounding like the start of an adventure.
Panizzo
Okay, so-
it is then.
Oh yeah.
All set?
Yep.
It's all so much, so fast. I think I should talk to my parents first.
I'm sorry, I should have thought. Of course. Let's go see them. I'd like to meet them.
Thanks. They're not going to believe this.
Yeah, alright. View character's inventory by clicking character's portrait, view character skills by right-clicking, right-click on pop-ups, raise control panel by moving cursor at the bottom of the window, lock control panel is raised position, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Oh yeah, you can just pull that up whenever, and just look at stuff full screen, but, yes, so there's definitely a lot of parallels to, yeah, Magician, which is the book I'm reading through at the moment. So it's about a young bloke called Pug, who's just unlocked like latent magic powers also.
I
and
don't know, William.
there's a young
I never
knight,
thought I'd be stealing from a
young
dead
squire
man.
called Thomas.
That's no
is
better
friends
than
with
what a
him.
common cutthroat would do.
We're just being practical, Aaron. Look at it this way. Nothing he's carrying can help him anymore, but it might be able to help
But
us.
that was the cool thing about Krondor, though, like the fact that literally everything you looked at would yeah, give you like this little spiel. It was like reading a fantasy novel that you could interact with, which I thought was pretty cool. Alright, leather jerkin. Oh yeah, yep, so there's like durability on everything. Oh yeah, click and drag. So I'd say William would probably have the armor, being the fighty guy. Get some gold. Get some rations. These look like lockpicks, yep. Yeah, I have all the lockpicks and sand water. William held the bottle gingerly, for it contained one of Trine's greatest gifts to humanity. Only the Sisters of Senator knew the location of Dana's Fable Spring, but its healing water had saved thousands of lives. Okay, so it's a health potion. So I'd say you can have 12. William can have the rest. Alright. Yeah, cool. Yeah, righto. And yeah, no, it was pretty interesting the fact that it was like, you know, yeah, full, like, it doesn't look like much, but yeah, full screen, thinger is pretty cool. I don't know if you can look at stuff if you right click, but yeah, just have a little mosey. I'm guessing, so we gotta go back to 10 and the inn, I suppose. Do we get a map or anything? Okay, we probably don't need that on screen. What does this button do? Button does nothing. Alright, I can see something out off in the distance there. Hang on, I'll just make sure. I don't think my stuff was equipped. Oh no, he's got a leather jerkin. Okay. Can Aaron have this then? Is he able to wear jerkins? Yeah, okay, he can wear it. What's he got? Herbal powder. I got a fishing rod though. Yeah, righto. Because I remember playing a demo of this back in the day, and I think literally it was one of those ones where if you got to a certain point in the story, the demo would just finish and you'd stop playing. So I remember just like getting into random encounters and fishing for the most part for the demo. Oh, hang on, that was an enemy. Yeah, alright, we're into combat. What's this thing though? Oh, okay. So I was trying to get stats on the whatever this thing is, but I'm not close enough. But yeah, this sort of does an interesting thing. So we have health and we have stamina, and stamina's a combination of our magic bar, but also it's like a secondary health thing, which I thought was kind of clever. So let's say if I take a hit, rather than taking direct damage, the health would come off stamina first to indicate, hey, you've like dodged your way out of the attack. But yeah, it's also easier to heal with resting rather than like an actual wound. So I thought that was clever. Alright, so we can cast spells, we can defend, we can do auto combat, we can retreat, I can rest during a fight to get stamina back, and oh yeah, different attack modes. Alright, what sort of spells has Aaron got though? Not a whole hell of a lot going by that. I guess we haven't learned any yet. Oh, we have... No, hang on. Oh, we can research spells? Touch, electricity, and create. So I guess over time we're teaching ourselves spells? What skill allocation's been selected? Oh, actually don't save that. Oh, okay, and we have skills. Yeah, so there's no straight up leveling. You use a skill, you get points in it. That was the other thing with Krondor. So I guess we'll walk up and bash this thing. That's all we can really do at the moment. I probably should keep Aaron out of fights, so he seems a little weaker. Alright, go in for a swing though. Oh shit, okay. Maybe we should both get in there and have a bit of an attack. Yeah, there we go. Alright, give him a whack. But yeah, no, Krondor did something slightly different. So they've got like animated sprites for everyone here. But yeah, they in the original game they filmed, like took photos of actors and then like animated it. William spun around, making sure there weren't any more enemies left standing. That's one for our side equipped as he checked himself for any serious wounds requiring attention. He did take a hit. I'm just double checking. Was it direct HP damage though? No, as you can see, yeah, it's come off stamina first. So it did take a bit of a hit though. So I guess you'd be able to heal that up with a bit of rest. What even was this bloody thing? Nothing on the body. It's like a monitor lizard or something like that. Pretty freaky looking thing though. Alright, head back to town. And I remember that being a thing. Yeah, I remember you could travel faster. Oh yeah, day-night cycle as well. Yeah, you like travelled faster if you went on roads and stuff like that. So yeah, it sort of added to this like immersive role-playing experience. And it was definitely a step up from like other... Well, probably not a step up. It was just a little bit different from other role-playing games that came out at the same time. So I'm presuming... so this was 97. I'd say Might and Magic 6 would have been out from by this time. And I think Baldur's Gate would have come out, I want to say, like the year after, if anything. Oh, we do have a map. Okay. Overhead map. Oh, yeah. And can we make... Oh, we can't make notes or anything. Oh, hang on. We can, like, tag... Oh, yeah, you can put little dots on there. Yeah, okay. Don't know what that does. Oh, it's an eraser. Oh, that's cool. That's a nice touch, actually. So these are would be, like, wax seals with little symbols, and this is indicating... Oh, yeah, you can just peel the wax off with a knife or something. Now, that's... yeah, that's kind of cool. Alright. Oh, here we go. A familiar voice called out through the open door. Aaron, what are you doing out on the steps? Come in, come in. Aaron entered the kitchen. Through billowing clouds of flour, he could dimly make out the billowing form of Mrs. Miller, kneading a small mountain of dough. She spoke rapidly, keeping time with her vigorous movements. I'd give you a hug, but you'd probably wind up in the oven with this week's loaves. Besides, if I know young men in love, you didn't come to see me at all. Laura is down at the well gathering water. That girl is a marvel. Such a beauty, yet so eager to help out around the house. You're a lucky fellow to catch her eye. Why, all the men in the village. Aaron murmured, "Thank you kindly and good day to you, Mrs. Miller," and slipped out the door. The clouds of flour hid his escape. As he headed down the path, Aaron heard Mrs. Miller continue the song of her daughter's virtues. Okay, so I'm guessing Aaron was like betrothed to someone. Yeah. Oh no, that's a little. Okay? Stick to roads. Righto. Lets you stay on the road. Okay. Oh yeah, quick save, contents, spellcasting, flashbacks. Remember past conversations. Okay. And could we get into this house? I can't remember. I just realised that's a little drawer as well. Yeah, so it's definitely got some immersion in terms of, yeah, from like a role-playing standpoint. Here we go. Found the inn. Alright, I guess this is Mum. Can't really talk to anyone else. But yeah, that was the other thing. They'd use like live-action actors for these areas as well. Would you like to shop or rest? What's in the shop? Ale, cheese, roast chicken, rations. Yeah, okay. Oh, hang on, we've used 2 rations already? Yeah, I should probably buy some more, if anything. Well, William can carry those. Oh, we only get 1 set, but that's like 18 food. Okay. And maybe... Well, it's... hang on, are we meant to be... Okay, resting heals the party. Poison, starving, or incapacitated characters do not heal normally. Poison characters need time, sand, water. Fidali pays the Sister of Sanhedrin to cure them. The black shadow on the sundial shows the current time. Reddish shadow shows the time it will be when the party stops resting. Change the number of hours to rest by clicking on the gem surrounding the sundial, or the arrows beside the numerical display. If the characters have whetstones or hammers, checking the auto repair button uses them to repair swords and armor before sleeping. At 6 PM each day, each character consumes 1 day's worth of food. If no food is available, characters begin starving. Okay. We really need 18 hours to heal like that much stamina? No, I don't. I somehow doubt that. No, it's saying we need 18 hours. Well, let's just sleep till the morning, at the very least. Okay, we healed a bit of stamina. Hell of a long time to rest, though. And I thought we were hitting up Mum at some point. I thought Mum was the innkeeper. Yeah, alright. So I guess we use this to refer to what we were meant to be doing. Oh, no, hang on. I probably should have read that little spiel to tell us about. Oh, there's nothing that's come up here? Okay. No, it's not loading anything. Alright. Yeah, I guess we'll check out some of the other, Oh, fuck it. Where'd you come from, mate?
Aaron, you're back early. No bites, eh, lad?
I wouldn't exactly say that, Dad.
Okay. Talk to an NPC, click on topic. Yellow topic's already been discussed. To give or show an item, click on the character carrying the item, drag the screen item to the NPC portrait in the control panel. Okay, so maybe we could show him the medallion? Is that what we can do? Hang on. Oh, we don't have any combos?
Don't worry about Aaron, Master Coeur d'Alene. He can come home to visit soon, and you're always welcome at our estate.
Can't say as I hold with this gallivanting off when there's work to be done at home. But I guess you're old enough now to decide for yourself. Take care, Aaron. And remember, there's more to life than a joyman's tales.
I will, Dad. Say goodbye to Mama for me. Tell her I love her, and I'll write when I get to
we didn't even have
Panizzo.
the conversation to say, yeah, we're buggering off. Okay. This one. Oh yeah, Briala. Yeah, not much to the old village, is there? Maybe some more people we can talk to around the place. Oh, is this like an armor shop? Yeah, look at this boy. What's he got? Armors, hammer, herbal power, fishing rod, torch. Oh yeah, whetstone as well. Yeah, maybe a whetstone and a torch just to keep ourselves out of trouble. And a whetstone. There we go. Yeah, sweet. Okay. Did okay. There's you can modify your weapons as well. Oh no, that's your modifier for different attacks. Okay. Okay, that was the baker. Just seeing if there's anyone else to talk to in the place. This would probably be, yeah, this would be Laura, I guess.
Hi, Laura. How are you?
Aaron, how nice to see you.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, we're leaving, Doc.
Laura, I won't be around here for a while.
Oh, really? Is your dad sending you to Amatsi for supplies? I wish we were married so I could go with you. I've never been to Amatsi.
No, Laura. I'm not going to Imatsi. And I don't know when I'll be back.
Let's end the
This
conversation.
is going to be hard for you to understand, Laura. Kor, it's hard for me to understand.
Don't take Kor's name in vain, Aaron.
Sorry. Anyhow, Laura, it looks like that I have this gift. I think I can do magic.
Whatever are you talking about, Aaron Coeur d'Alene?
I think I have magical abilities.
Yeah, I'm trying to
I'm
remember.
not sure.
I did
got
play
to
a
find
little
out,
bit of
and I can't
Krondor.
do
Yeah,
that
there's
if I
a
stay in
character in that
Betrayal.
called
But what
Owen
am
that's
I
kind of in the
supposed to do
same
if
boat,
you
like young boy
leave?
who's just
I don't
discovered
know.
magic.
Stay with your mother and father. Help out with the children. It's not that I don't care about you, Laura, because
But
I
yeah,
do.
no, I remember that from what I've read of
When
magicians
am I
so
going
far,
to
it's
see you
basically
again?
I don't know.
yeah, standard
Soon.
adventuring
Don't
fare,
worry.
except
Things will
there's
work
an
out for the
army
best.
invading that
Look,
can
I gotta go now.
open up
Take care of
rifts,
yourself, Laura.
and there's
I
like some
miss
new
you.
enemy
Come
that's
home
either
soon,
like
Aaron. I'll be waiting for
from
you.
another place in the world that's far away, or like another dimension entirely. So yeah, interesting sort of twist. Aaron walked up to the Master Cooper's residence, largest house in Betrayal. The Master Cooper's son, Eugene, answered the door. He was a strapping youth, a bit loud but good-hearted. Aaron had known him since the two boys were babies. Aaron introduced William to Eugene, who eyed his noble garb in a speculative fashion before offering his hand. Eugene's handshake was so hearty that William winced. It's good to meet you, Eugene. Would you mind giving me that back while there's still something left of it? Eugene guffawed. I'm glad you showed up, Aaron. There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. And you should listen to this too, my lord. It'll no doubt be of great interest to one such as yourself. I'll say it once and once only. The word is chickens. That's right, chickens. What is it about chickens, you ask? Aaron, having heard many of Eugene's get-rich-quick schemes before, tried to pull William away, but William's interest seemed to be aroused. Do tell, my good friend, just what is it about chickens? Eugene took a deep breath. They're economical. You can feed them table scraps and a handful of corn, and they produce eggs, meat, and best of all, chicken manure. Or as I call it, white gold. Now that I have a friend, he's a real genius with chicken manure. Even as we speak, he's experimenting with 17 new uses for the stuff, things no one's ever thought of before. William's enthusiasm seemed to know no bounds. Really? Oh, do go on. What does your friend the genius do with it? Why, practically everything. He makes candles out of it and soap. In concentrated form, it's full of vitamins and minerals. Aaron cut in disgusted. You don't mean he's just eating it? Of course not. You feed it to catfish, they'll eat anything. The most exciting experiments involve collecting the gas from the stuff and using it to make controlled explosions, which then can... Well, I don't understand all that complicated stuff myself, but my friend says all he needs is a paltry contribution from a few understanding investors such as yourselves. That Joyman Scott Grazizi was in town a day or so ago, telling tales of magic and a magey store in Medova. To hear him tell the story, you'll almost think he could cast magic. Well, anyway, before he headed south, I mentioned my proposal, and he said he might be interested in a small investment. William laughed, and Aaron sighed loudly. Eugene, it sounds like a fascinating experiment, but we don't have the money to back you. Maybe some other time. It was a great seeing you, but we gotta get going. As he closed the door, Aaron reflected on Eugene's statement about his old friend Scott knowing magic. Okay. Yeah, maybe that's a hint to finding Scott and getting some info. Not really sure, but well, that was kind of the point of these games, wasn't it? You kind of, yeah, you wandered, you explored, you discovered stuff, and that was the interesting side of it. Oh shit, hang on, continue. I want to keep playing for a little bit. Maybe get into another fight or two. Go see who's up here though. The yard was littered with rubbish and broken bottles. Spokeless cartwheels grinned up through the winds like toothless mouths. As the party picked their way toward the door, it burst open, a half-dressed woman flying like a cannonball in their direction. Aaron stepped forward bravely. Mrs. Durkins, I'd like to introduce... I don't want to meet none of your low-life friends, Aaron called Elaine. You kids are nothing but a bad influence on my poor beau, always getting him drunk and in trouble. Mrs. D. Beau's the one who forced his way into her wine cellar. True, my little brother gave him the key, but only after Beau threatened him. Beau's 7 years older and thrice as big after all. Mrs. Durkins grabbed a wheel spoke off the ground and brandished it like a sword. I don't need to listen to a bunch of lies about my sweet, gentle Bobo. Now get off my property now, or I'll have your mother take the strap to the lot of you. Okay, so they're definitely getting in with that flavour text. So I guess we're off to a forest. Yeah, that's Briala. Is there like a world map though? I'm not sure if there's a world map at all. Oh, they're getting little indicators though. Okay, cool. Once you find someone, it marks them on the map. Yeah, that's actually pretty useful. Oh, hang on, there's a zoom out function. Or zoom in. Oh no, we can zoom in, we can't. Oh no, world map. There we go. The arrow indicates the direction and facing your party. Lines on the map indicate roads. Put annotations on the drawer at the right. Switch the overhead map by clicking on the map in the drawer. Okay. So yeah, seems like there's plenty of places to go, but I think that was... Okay, and there's Antara. So going by Betrayal at Krondor, I think they basically just flipped the map. I remember you having to go to east to get to Krondor. But no, this is interesting that they've actually like managed to craft a its own sort of story.
Keep your hands off of me!
Oh,
Just what are you going to do about it?
Hear that? Someone's in trouble.
It came from over there.
okay. You got a fighty time, I think.
Don't you just hate it when a friendly little picnic in the woods turns ugly? What happened? Did she put too much mayonnaise in the chicken salad again?
Why don't you mind your own business? Don't interfere and maybe we'll give you a turn when we're done.
William, we've got to do something.
You know what? I was just thinking the same thing.
Time for fighties. Brace for battle. Okay. Do we get any stats on these boys? Or are they might be too far away. Alright, we seem to be ready for a fight at least. Might hold, yeah, I'll hold Aaron back. Just, he doesn't seem the best fighty guy out of everyone. Alright, Bandit's got 10 defense and 5 speed. Righto. Get in and hit Bandit. Alright. I don't know if there's any like penalties or bonuses for hitting from the sides. But yeah, we'll see how we go. Just give them all a whack. Alright. Miss, hit. Miss, fuck. Yeah, some of these fights can potentially get tricky. Yeah, especially now that they're ganging up on William. Alright. Maybe we should focus on one fighter? Oh, it kind of randomizes what it tells you. Oh, he went down like a bitch though. Nice. Alright, yeah, we should be focusing attacks on one of them. That'd be an idea. Because I think the maximum party members you get are 3. So you will get overwhelmed pretty easily. Right, one more for you. Okay, Aaron's one around making sure there are any more enemies left standing. Alright. Took some boys out.
You alright? They didn't hurt you, did they?
I'm fine, thanks.
Think nothing of it. What's a pretty young woman like you doing traveling off the roads by herself?
I don't see how that's any of your business, you...
William Escobar of House Escobar, at your service. And this is my friend, Aaron Courdelane.
Pleased to meet you, I'm sure. Now, if you'll just stand aside, I'll be on my way. I've got to get to Balmestry with these animal skins.
I could tell those bandits were interested in skin all right, and I know whose. It's a good thing we came along when we did.
I had the situation under control.
You know, that was my first thought when I saw one lone woman fending off an entire band of armed men. No need to stop here, William, my boy. She obviously has the situation well under control. How foolish of me to expect any gratitude.
I could have taught those cretins quite a lesson without any help from you two. But whether I needed it or not, you did come to my assistance, so I guess I owe you one. I was going to sell these skins and be home with Dad before month's end, but it would appear I am beholden to you, William Escobar of House Escobar, and his friend Aaron Courdelane. Where are we bound?
Just what do you mean by we?
I am a woman of honor. I prefer to repay my debts promptly. I'll not have you showing up in a few months claiming I owe you a favor.
We wouldn't.
I'm coming with you until we even up the score.
But
A pleasure to have you along, Miss...
Kaylin Usher. Now let's get going. With the way you meddle in other people's affairs, shouldn't be too long before someone tries to kill the pair of you. With any luck, I'll still make it home by month's end.
Yeah, sweet. We get a new party member. Oh, she starts with the bow as well. Get some animal skins to sell. Yeah, sweet. What are your stats like though, Kaylin? A little less health, higher range. Oh, there's a gambling skill. I can't remember if you could gamble in Krondor. Scouting and foraging. Oh wow, okay. And I'm guessing you can pick what you're researching as part of your levels. Ability to fish rivers and extract precious minerals from the earth. No, we'll just have them auto leveling at this point. I just want to see. Oh no, Aaron's got better foraging apparently. Yeah, I didn't actually try any fishing. I'm guessing it's like a dice roll or something. Haggling, stealth. Yeah, no, bit of fun stuff with the stats. Let's loot some bodies though. Oh, here we go. What have we got though? Short swords, bit of bread, lockpicks. Yeah, have all the lockpicks. I know there's like, I think food and gold is shared between the party, and everyone else kind of like carries their own loads. Don't know how what the weight limits on stuff are. It's probably better to just leave the armor there. Yep. Yeah, got whetstones for repairs. Ah, the condition goes down on these pretty quick. Okay. Who had the best lockpicking though? 12, 15, 12. Okay. So William's the fighter and the lockpicker, I guess. But no, this is pretty cool. Like, it definitely a rousing role-playing experience going on here. Is this a pile of shit? No, hang on. Okay. William poked at the small mound. We'll need a shovel to see what's buried here. Okay. So there's like loot and stuff you can find just out on the way, I suppose. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And oh, there was some loading happening there. Had to wait for the farm to load in. Oh, that's dropped the frame rate though. Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff going on here. I just want to see what's in this farmhouse. Hang on, spin around. Yeah, and if anything, this actually does look a lot better than Krondor. Oh, combat already? Oh, geez, what the? Oh, we got more of these. Carlith, just big lizard. Okay. Yeah, try some ranged attacks. Yeah, right. Okay. You got any magic yet, Aaron? No. Just nothing in the way of magic yet. I guess we just have to level up and research. Just gonna whack stuff with the stick. Okay. And yeah, we probably should all be focusing on the one enemy. Just get in there and give him a whack, mate. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe just everyone get in, give it all a whack. Just everyone whack the same guy. Hopefully, yeah, William's he's gonna get crowded, but seems to be doing okay. Alright, one down. And go for this one. Yeah, no, oh shit, okay, no, William's nearly out of stamina. Yeah, so we'll probably have to rest after this fight, I'd say. And it's probably the usual thing with these sort of games, like, yeah, you usually have to rest fairly often. Just get all your stuff back. Oh shit, William's just Straight up dead. Okay. No, I think it's like they just go, they get to 1 health and then they have to rest up before they can fight again. But no, this was, oh, and you're running. Okay. No, I'm gonna give you a shoot, boy. Hang on, don't abort the shot. Alright, finish him off, Aaron. And maybe another shot. Doing alright considering that's like a 38% chance of hitting. And no, it's still running. Why are you running? Get back here. Alright. William groaned as Aaron pulled him to his feet, the world spinning around him. Leave me, Aaron, I'm hurt too badly. Aaron draped William's arm over his shoulder. I'm not leaving you, you'll make it. You just need to get you some help. Yeah, okay. Oh, looks like Aaron's leveled up. But yeah, he's definitely... William is most certainly KO'd. I don't know what this indicates. What did we level up in though? Oh yeah, got some melee. Yeah, sweet. Alright. And we got bodies to loot. No, I guess... Hopefully there's nothing. It's kind of really hard to see enemies on the map though, just because everything's so bloody pixely. Can we... Yeah, we definitely need to rest. Oh, I can't actually open this gate. And now it's nighttime. Okay. So is this just decoration? I actually wanted to check out what was in here. Alright, guess we're resting. And then... hours to refresh. Hang on, can we... I can't remember if we can use, like, the healing potions and stuff we've got. Can we
What am I thinking?
What are you thinking? Use... Oh, we can use stuff... Yeah, righto. And I don't even know what that did. Oh, it's... yeah, no, that's to use it in the world.
What am I thinking?
Yeah, okay. Maybe do some auto repair as well. Okay, everyone's getting stamina back. Maybe just rest for a few more hours, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually get health back at this point. Oh, okay, maybe I have to wait for this to come down before... Maybe this is how long William's unconscious for. I'm spending a hell of a lot of time just resting, though. Yeah, I guess that's the realism side. Like, yeah, you take some hits, you know, you're obviously going to recover stamina, but yeah, it's going to actually take a lot longer for, like, wounds to heal. And, yeah, rest for... do some snoring and stuff. Okay. Really does... Can we do, like, a full 24 hours? Hang on. Yeah, no, like, yeah, we nearly got murked by the bloody lizard things. Can we just do, like... Okay, we can do a full 24 hours. Yeah, so I guess, like, you gotta heal them to get out of, like, a KO'd state? Because, yeah, William's obviously... Oh, something else happened. Yeah. Not really sure what's going on at that point, but I think we might leave that one there. But this is definitely interesting to check out. It is on Exowin. It is also available on GOG as well. I think you can get this as a double pack with Krondor. But certainly worth a look. I enjoyed my time with it.
I'm watching Death Sandals video, by the way. That's who the person is. So if you want to watch a full playthrough, Death Sandals,